Have you ever thought about what you would do if an emergency suddenly came up? Your car breaks down, an unexpected health issue arises, or you even lose your job. What now? Would you have enough money to handle it without overdrawing your account or putting everything on your credit card? If your answer is no, don't worry, because today I'm going to show you exactly how to build an emergency fund from scratch, even if you've never saved before or think you don't earn enough. And the best part? You don't need a lot of money to start. Stick with me until the end, because this could be the first step in transforming your financial life and never being caught off guard by unexpected expenses again. Before anything else, what exactly is an emergency fund and why is it so important? Simply put, it's money set aside exclusively for unexpected situations, those that aren't part of your everyday budget. Imagine your phone breaks and you need a new one for work, or a health issue requires expensive medication. Without an emergency fund, most people resort to loans, overdrafts, or credit card installments, which can turn into a snowball of debt. And it's not just me saying this. Research shows that most people don't have any financial reserves, so any unforeseen event can have a huge impact on their budget. Now let me ask you, would you rather be prepared for these situations or keep depending on last-minute solutions that only worsen your finances? Now that you understand the importance of an emergency fund, a common question arises. How much money do I actually need to save? Many people believe they need thousands of dollars to start, and that's where they get discouraged before even taking the first step. But I'll show you that you can begin with much less than you think. The general recommendation is that your emergency fund should be equal to 3 to 6 months of your fixed expenses, meaning the bare minimum you need to survive if your income is interrupted. This includes rent, essential bills, food, and transportation. But don't panic. I know this might seem like a high number. That's why, if you're starting from zero, my tip is to set an initial goal, such as $500 or $1,000. This amount is already enough to cover small emergencies without relying on a credit card or loans. Now you might be wondering, okay, I know how much I need to save, but where should I keep this money? Should I leave it in my checking account? Or is it better to invest it? The answer is simple. Your emergency fund needs to be safe, earning more than a regular savings account, and at the same time accessible when you need it. This means you should avoid risky investments like stocks and cryptocurrencies, as they can lose value right when you need the money. You also shouldn't leave it in your checking account, where it can easily get mixed up with your daily expenses. So, where should you keep it? Some of the best options include high-yield savings accounts, like those offered by digital banks. These accounts offer daily liquidity and better returns than traditional savings. Government bonds, such as treasury bonds, which are safe and usually beat inflation. Low-risk mutual funds with daily liquidity, allowing you to withdraw money at any time while still earning good returns. The key is to choose an option where the money remains available when needed, but without the risk of losing value. Now that you know where to keep your emergency fund, here comes the most important part. How to save money without feeling like you're sacrificing your quality of life. The first tip is to adopt the pay yourself first method. Instead of waiting until the end of the month to see if you have money left to save, set a fixed amount and transfer it to your emergency fund as soon as you receive your salary. It can be $50, $100, or even $10. The key is to build a habit. Another great strategy is the 52-week savings challenge. Here's how it works. In the first week, you save $1. In the second week, $2. In the third week, $3, and so on. By the end of the year, you'll have saved over $1,300 without even noticing it. You can also make small, smart budget cuts. Do you really need all those streaming subscriptions? How often do you order takeout instead of cooking at home? Small changes can free up a good amount of money for your emergency fund without requiring big sacrifices. And if you want to speed up the process, consider finding extra sources of income. You could sell things you no longer use, do freelance gigs, or even turn a hobby into a small business. Any extra cash that comes in can go straight into your emergency fund. Now that you know exactly how to start your emergency fund, I have a challenge for you. Set your first savings goal right now. Comment below how much you plan to save. It could be $100, $500. What matters is taking the first step. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more financial tips like this. And if you want to learn the 5 biggest mistakes people make when building an emergency fund, check out this video right here. See you there. Blast off.